Hello, my name is Ravina Hingarani, and today I'm going to teach you about functions. So, what are functions? Mathematically, a function is a relationship between several inputs and an output. And this works the same way in MATLAB. Basically, what you do is you input several inputs, and then MATLAB gives you an output. We've used functions before. One example is sine, another is double, another is save. We've actually worked with functions quite a bit, but this section is going to teach you about user-defined functions, which are basically functions that the user, or we, can make. So I'm going to make a random function. That makes no sense, but we'll see how it works. I'm going to make an interest function. No, not this kind of interest function, but this kind.
Am I interesting?
You're a very interesting person who watches great TV shows.
Oh.
And reads great books.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So user-defined functions are pretty easy to make. You could use an M file, but MATLAB is pretty awesome and gives you an even easier way to do it. We have a function file that basically has everything laid out for you. So let's open that up. The first line of a function file is called the function header. This includes the reserved word function, the name of the output argument followed by the equal sign. Next is the name of the function, which should also be the name of the M file or function, and the input arguments, or the variables that you will use in the function call. For my interest rate function, I will use the variable z. I would call the output variable interest rate. I will have three variables. Your attention span, which I will call A, how much interest you have in the topic, called I, and hours of sleep, which I will call H. The next line is a comment, as can be seen by the percent sign and the fact that it is written in green. Here, all you have to do is describe what the function does. In our case, I will say that this function finds your interest rate in interest per hour. This function calls upon the number of hours you have slept, how much interest you have in the topic, and your attention span. Variables A and I should be numbers from 1 to 5. Now that that's done, we will go on to the body of the function. The body of the function basically includes a bunch of statements and eventually gets a value for the output argument. So, in many functions that you make, this will be long and complicated, and there will be many statements, but for this example, just to keep it simple and to keep this video under 5 minutes, I will have just one statement which combines all three of my variables to get the output. So I will type in z is equal to I plus a over h. At the end of the function, we write end. This isn't necessary, but it helps create good style. Now, all you have to do is save the file. And remember to save the file as the name of the function. Now, once you have the file saved, open up the command window and call the function. To call a function, all you have to do is type the name of the function. So in this case, it's going to be interest rate. Then in parentheses, we're going to put the argument of the function. I have an attention span of 2 out of 5, so I'm going to put that down. Then I'm going to talk about the interest of the subject, whichever subject it may be, and I will call it 4 out of 5. And let's pretend that it's a really good day and I got 8 hours of sleep that night. Then we click enter and we will get an answer. And in our case, we got 0.75 interest per hour. Yay, it works. And that is how you make a function.
I am.
Oh my god. This is so embarrassing.
No, just say, Ravina, are you interesting, or?
What do I say? Ravina, you're interesting. Okay, I'll do a normal one. Ready?
Okay.
Ravina, you're so interesting.
You don't have to do normal, you can do whatever you want.
No, this is so embarrassing.
No.
Am I interesting?
Yes, Ravina, you're interesting.
Do I have food in my teeth?
No, you
Are
don't.
you filming?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, let's do it.
Phil has a turbo to go to. He has a turbo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's it?
You have to say she's interesting. Our topic is about
Alright, wait, is
interest.
this actually going?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's